Hello, this is Chris from the Obstacle Doc, and today we are with lead trainer Sara from Burn Boot Camp North Durham, and today we're going to go over the pull-up, which is part of the Flex Your Fitness Challenge coming up soon.
Cool. Let's get started. You ready to go?
Ready to go.
Okay, so when you're getting ready for the pull-up, you want to step up onto a box here. Can help you if you need to. We're going to have one of three bands here. The blue band's going to be the lightest amount. The gray is going to give you a little bit more help, and the black gives you the most amount of help, okay? So she has chosen to do the black one, which is totally okay. When you do this, we're going to place your hands on the bar. Okay, you're going to start with putting one foot in that band. You step down all the way, push that weight down. Then you're going to cross the other leg over. From here, you're going to pull yourself up and bring it back down. Now, things I want you to pay attention to as you're doing this. Think about pulling those shoulder blades down. Your hands are a little bit wider than shoulder width, driving those elbows down, or think about pulling that bar down towards the floor, okay? And then you're pulling yourself back up again on this one here. Good.
Excellent. Okay, tips to think about from a therapy standpoint: make sure you are centered. So make sure the band is centrally located so you're not off kilter as you do it. That way you're not pulling from one arm over the other. Also, a major thing that Sara just mentioned, we really want to learn how to make sure we're pulling from our lats and parascapular muscles as we initiate our draw. What that'll do is that'll prevent the shoulders from shrugging up into your ears as you do it. So again, you want to initiate pulling from your scapula and then driving through that pull as you go. Elbows will come down, just like Sara mentioned. Other thing you want to think about: nice strong wrist and forearm grip. So think about your knuckles, the line of your knuckles staying on top of the bar, not sliding underneath. If you slide under, you're going to have to use a lot more of your grip. If you can keep your thumb around and keep your knuckles on top best as possible, your forearms will be more engaged. You'll have a stronger grip on the bar. One last thing, when you are choosing the band for resistance, for counter resistance to help you, you want to make sure that as you're going through your repetitions that you feel it in your muscles, in your back, in your parascapular region, and in your lats. You don't want the band to do all the work. It is going to help you, but you want to make sure that you are doing most of the work here. So pay attention to sway, both back and forth. And again, if you're going through a lot of repetitions and you kind of feel like it's not really that difficult, the band may actually be too helpful and you're not getting the majority out of yourself.
Okay, how you dismount on this one. Keep your arms on it. I want you to take the leg that's not in the band, step it back on, and then you step through. Don't ever bend this knee that's in the band until after you're securely on the box. Then from there, you can take your foot out. Okay, so if you need an additional modification, if the pull-ups are too intense, we do have this. It's our RIP 60s here. So we're gonna put one in each hand. You are going to lean back. Now on this one here, the farther your feet are in, the more challenging it's going to be on this one. But she's gonna start out the same way she did with the pull-ups, pulling those shoulder blades down. You're going to pull yourself up. Good, and then control that motion back down again. Notice that as she's doing this, her body's a straight line on this one here. She's not pushing her hips down or the other way as well, okay? She's keeping those shoulders down. She's engaging her glutes as well, pulling herself up, and then control that back down. Now, that was a little too easy for her, so we're gonna take a step forward, just like that. Same motion on this one as you're going down and up.
Yes, so as Sara mentioned, the main thing I want you to think about is this straight line illustration. So if I can place a straight line all the way through with this stick, that means that Daniela is doing great central control. So her glutes are engaged, her abs are engaged, and now she's really keeping her body nice and strong as if she was actually doing a pull-up from the bar. If she rounds, she's gonna lose that middle control and put more strain through her pull. So you wanna really think about that straight line stick as you go. Also watch where your head is gonna go, watch for any turtle motion. So if the head pokes forward, again, think about that stick. That neck and head should still be back in line with the stick as she goes. Other things to think about: still try to appreciate where your hands and wrists are. So you want to get those knuckles over the grips so that you're not kind of falling backwards into wrist extension. That'll put more strain on the wrists as she goes. Again, we're trying to simulate the pull-up motion. So you want to try to get this as replicable as possible, as if you were actually on the bar. Watch for the shoulder shrug, keep the parascapular and lats engaged, space in between the head, neck, and shoulder line as you pull, pulling strongly from your back.